It's a perfect day for cricket and we are happy to bring to you live coverage of today's match. I am joined by our gurus.
We have both the captains in the center with the match referee.
Tails is the call, and tails it is. It's a good toss to win. They really need to make most of the conditions now. These are the playing 11 for the respective teams.
Ladies and gents, please stand up for the national anthems.
A lovely day to play cricket. In comes the fielding. Here come the openers, greeted with a loud cheer from the crowd.
Pace bowler into the tank.
Batsman getting into position to face the first ball of the innings. He read the length perfectly. That is a beautiful six. Another field change.
Here we go. Wonder where the next one is going to fly. That is six. That is just magnificent batting. He seems to have carried his form from the last match. That's six. He picked up the length very early.
Things are really heating up and he's getting at the bowler, letting him know exactly where he's going to put the next one.
Oh, he has got a wide range of shots. What is he going to do next?
That's a very loose shot at this stage of the game. They're packed one side, making the batsman go for shots like those on the other. Excellent captaincy. The bowler will have to be extra careful of the line he bowls to this field.
That is huge appeal. Bowler thinks he's got the batsman, but the umpire thinks otherwise.
Pacer introduced from the other end. Batsman getting ready to face his first ball.
That is in the air and in the gap as well. Goes for 4.
Another field change.
Well, he has got the license to go here. Crowd is going crazy. And he helps himself to a 6. This is scintillating batting. Wonder where the next one is going.
Missed that completely. Pacer introduced from the other end. Would have been frustrating having missed out on the last one. That's gone high in the air, and that's gonna clear the boundary for 6. Another field change.
He is arguably one of the best hitters in world cricket.
Oh, didn't have a clue about that one. He had no option but to go for it at this stage of the match. Plays and misses. Would have been frustrating having missed out on the last one. He had no option but to go for it at this stage of the match. Wide ball signaled by the umpire. The bowler will have to be extra careful of the line he bowls to this field. Unable to break free. Missed that completely. Would have been frustrating having missed out on the last one.
Exquisite timing on that. A very well-deserved boundary there. Change in bowling here. Spinner into the attack now. There is a fielder at extra cover.
They are calling for 2. That is excellent running between the wickets.
He has been ruthless against the spinners in this series. That is huge appeal. Bowler thinks he's got the batsman, but the umpire thinks otherwise.
He had no option but to go for it at this stage of the match. Trying to up the run rate there. A very loose shot in the end.
इधर से ज्यादा अच्छा है अंदर वाला.
Nudges it for a single. That is huge appeal. Bowler thinks he's got the batsman, but the umpire thinks otherwise.
The wicket has played out very well here with a little bit of help for the bowlers initially. Would have been frustrating having missed out on the last one. Missed that completely. The bowler will have to be extra careful of the line he bowls to this field.
That is huge appeal. Bowler thinks he's got the batsman, but the umpire thinks otherwise.
He had no option but to go for it at this stage of the match. Oh, didn't have a clue about that one. Would have been frustrating having missed out on the last one.
Hit on the body. It's a nasty delivery.
Deep point in place.
That is a beautiful shot. It's a strong area.
It is showtime. Crowd going mad here. Oh, that must have really hurt. He has been ruthless against the fast bowlers in this series.
It's nicely timed. Will only get one though. He's calling for two. That is excellent running between the wickets.
Here is a fielder at deep extra cover.
He had no option but to go for it at this stage of the match.
That is brilliant work by the wicketkeeper, and he has got the batsman out stumped. Has to walk back to the pavilion.
Batsman getting ready to face his first ball. Would have been frustrating having missed out on the last one.
That is huge appeal. Bowler thinks he's got the batsman, but the umpire thinks otherwise.
He had no option but to go for it at this stage of the match. They have run the first one quickly and should be looking for two. That is excellent running between the wickets. Last ball of the innings coming up. Plays and misses.
We had an
We are through with the umpires leave the keeping wickets in hand.
Spinner being brought into the deck.
Pacer introduced from the other end. The players shake each other's hand as they walk up the ground towards the dressing room.
Let's congratulate our man of the match.